Alright, Cryptids, what is going on? It is me, Mississippi Gonzo Grunge, aka Breadcorn, and welcome back to the off-road review with the Vapid Guardian, which is based off of a F650. Yes, that's what this is, an F650. You can actually go look that up for yourself. I remember there was someone back on my old channel, they argued that, like, through several it was like a bunch of posts. It was like through a post they made, and it's like it's an F450, and it's like no, the 450s honestly look like the 350s, and they're like it's not a 650. And the very first response I told them was Google is your friend. You know, do look it up on Google, because they do make like a more. I know they made like a 6-door version of one of these at one point, but he couldn't believe it, and then when he looked it up, you know, it's like don't come up on here arguing dumb crap. Couldn't be any worse than the guy that argued on the Rancher video years ago about the Rancher XL being an S10 and everybody drug him through the coals. But still, ooh, I have never been able to climb up this before with the Guardian. Ooh, what am I doing? You know, I'm pretty sure we probably would have made it up across if I just, you know, if it hadn't have gotten hung on something. And it is. And I went too far. Went a little bit too far. Too much gas. But still. You know, me and Slade did use one of these for the Dual Joyride 2 movie that we put out. And Slade, you know, hit the... That was when Slade hit the, He hit the Guardian. No, he didn't hit the Guardian. He hit the Phantom. He T-boned the Phantom to send it into the ocean. So that's how we pulled this stunt off, and it was mine. You know, I had just gotten the vehicle. I remember people were complaining about it. It's like, we don't need another off-road vehicle. We need another supercar. Oh, shut up. Just because you wanted a supercar doesn't mean anything. It's like, we got enough supercars as it is. You know, you got to have variety. You know, at least give us a T-Rex or a dually or something. I mean, give us something like that. I mean, it's been like since San Andreas we've actually had a proper dually. I mean, we got this thing though. But yeah, normally you find these things on construction yards somewhere. But you can buy this. You can actually still buy one of these in game. I personally love it because it is actually a really good off-roader. For its size, it's really good. And that's saying something. And it actually turns quickly. It has very responsive steering. Which, that's a plus. Heavy duty at that. Oh, by the way, you can fit 6 people in this. You know, driver, passenger, 2 in the back, and 2 in the bed. You know, as long as it's got those toolboxes in the back of in the bed, you can hop in it. So there is that. You can fit like 6 people in the back of this. But yeah, some people complain about the gas tanks being, you know, causing problems, which that will cause problems on some off-road pieces. But, you know, not a lot of them. You know, some, not a lot. You know, I think they could have added one of these with a big brush guard, because I have seen these with the actual brush guard attachments. And it does handle quite well in the air. You know, do watch it. You know, if you play with the stick in the air, this thing will actually turn. Case in point. Such as this. Very responsive in the air. But how does it fare in terms of its speed? Well, you're not going to win races with it, but it can... Oh yeah, that's the other thing too. Do watch it because you can roll it. I mean, this thing, it's not a Ferrari. It's not a dune buggy. I mean, you're talking about a piece of heavy construction equipment that is so heavy that it can move a Cadillac. I'm very disrespectful towards that, which, you know, come on, add that as a lowrider. But yeah, this thing's heavy enough. It's heavy enough, but you really can't tell just by driving it. You really can't. I mean, it's just that heavy. Would I recommend you buy this? If you really want it, then yes, do go for it. I do consider this on my top 10 of off-roaders. You know, my personal top 10 off-road vehicles in Grand Theft Auto. You know, granted, the customization is lacking, but still. I mean, you can make the stacks chrome, but I chose them to leave them as is. Gotta have that powerful diesel running off in it. I'm talking about the good Power Stroke, the 7.3 Power Stroke, which was like the only Power Stroke that was worth buying. The new ones, they ain't that great. The 6 liters, those would burn head gaskets like I don't know what. I think that was a design flaw on Ford's engineering. But it's like, how do you go from making the 7.3 to the 6 liter? Because those 7.3s, you cannot kill those. Those things are damn near indestructible. I say damn near indestructible. They're on the level with Cummins and Detroit diesels. And it was almost impossible to kill a Cummins back in the day. You know, the only thing that you could really do to a Dodge Ram that had the Cummins in it was kill the transmission. And it's like, well, what about the Chevy Duramaxes? Well, transmission problems and ball joints. If y'all ever seen that meme of the car salesman slaps the hood of the car, I saw one, but it was of that, and it's like, slaps the hood of the car, ball joint breaks. It's like, how did you make such weak ball joints? But then it's kind of funny because it's all the aftermarket stuff where they really fixed it, to an extent, I might add, to an extent. I couldn't really tell you what the issue with the ball joints on those cars were, well, those trucks, but you know, they were kind of garbage. I think they were just cheaply made, like they didn't put enough effort into it. But yes, this thing will absolutely get up over anything you throw at it. Logs, rocks. We did take this on the more gnarlier trail of the coastline, and it did fairly well. I mean, I think we got like to our halfway point. That was always the goal, just to do that. With that particular course, well, the coastline was very difficult. Using a monster truck on that one, nah, that was child's play. Using an off-road vehicle, and particularly a bone stock one, that was the real challenge. But other than that, I'll be seeing y'all around for the next episode of the Off-Road Review. And any off-road review collections that you might want to see, hey, down below. Now, in terms of the Vapid Contender, because I have gotten requests to do that, that one's a little bit hard to come by. You know, I'm trying to get one. But I hope one will come up in Simeon's sometime. Or somebody in a public lobby will have one for sale and I'll go buy that one off of them. But other than that, shoot the like button with the grip skilly if you enjoyed it. Please do comment down below your favorite off-roaders in GTA. You know, it could be from any GTA game ranging from 3, Vice City and Liberty City stories, 4, San Andreas, you know, that sort of deal. But other than that, please do share these videos around because it helps my channel out immensely. And as always, I will be seeing y'all around. So then, be sure to smash the subscribe button today to become a cryptid and to, you know, click the notification bell icon to stay up to date whenever I upload stuff. Because I do shorts, but I also do this type of stuff too because, you know, why not? We need some more long-form content on social media platforms and not, you know, rot. You know, rot's perfectly fine, but let's face it, too much of it will just turn your brain to mush. But other than that, y'all have a great day and a ballin' weekend. Remember, don't do anything stupid. And, as always, y'all take care. And I'm going to go do some crazy stuff.